Hi, welcome back to Hitman, and today we are tackling the third elusive target, the Prince, which I only just found out about roughly yesterday, the 19th?
Good evening, 47. Your target is Father Adalrico Candelaria, a Catholic cardinal considered by Vatican insiders as a strong contender to be the next pope. However, ICA files indicate there is a series of links between the target and the Pinochet regime in Chile in the 70s and 80s. The target is currently on tour of Europe with a stopover at the church in Sapienza, where his itinerary states he will spend some time in prayer. He will be extremely well protected at all times by multiple layers of high alert security. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Okay, so not too bad. We're taking out a shady member of the clergy, and it's not too difficult to handle. I messed up on a couple tries, so here's my loadout. I'm taking the silver baller, coins, lethal poison, and I am stashing some breaching charges here in the safe house. Also, I'm a clown, because why not?
But they are being kept away from the target and the church itself. Intelligence indicates a sizable team has secured every approach to the church.
Be sure to take a gun like that, like the one there, just so we can use it as a distraction. So first things first, we need a disguise that lets us into the church, because it is crawling with cicada bodyguards, and I do not want to deal with any of that. The easiest one to get is probably a bodyguard disguise from over here. We just gotta open the door and get a guy over here.
What the?
The bodyguard disguise will cover us for basically 90% of what we need. You just gotta make sure you don't get spotted by, like, the target's actual bodyguard, who will see through this disguise. But yeah, just drag him up the stairs and out of sight so that no one sees as you leave the building. And you're good. No one's gonna come here, so it's fine. There we go. Just because why not? I take his gun too. It's actually probably a good idea too, since it's better to have another one just in case, because I'm going to use both these Bartolis as distractions. So, the best way of entry is getting in via the crypt over here, but the door is locked and there's two guards in front, so we're just gonna leave this gun over here.
What's up?
And, in theory, he should be seeing it, but because we're here too, and in his sight, he sees us, and that overrides his, gun AI. Also, on the minimap, if you notice the enforcer dot, then, that means
Wait a minute.
the target is actually really close by as well. I don't know exactly where he is, but
Keeps dropping these.
that's how I've basically been tracking him as I played this. I also got too close and messed up the routine slightly.
What the hell is that?
It's a gun, dude. I'm sure you have one in your holster. Alright, so he's gonna go on and unlock the door for us. He also left a gun here, so I'm gonna take that. If the enforcer is down here, just be quick so he doesn't spot you. And this is why we're bringing breaching charges. Just so we can get into here and disable the security system. Just in case. There he is. I saw him, and then I realized, oh no, that means his guard is over here too. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go get the guard in here.
What the hell is it? Did you go check it out for us?
I would like to knock him out and hide him somewhere, but there's no good place to actually hide him. Because the actual priest is going to come down into that room there, so I can't just leave a body there. Meanwhile, in theory, this should be safe, but for some reason he was on the stairs, so that means 47 is just going to go for the throat chop. The actual thing I would recommend doing is just kind of waiting here until the actual priest comes down. At which point, try to see if the target comes down too. And if he is coming down, just kind of try to get ahead of the priest. Maybe about here. Once the priest gets past you, drop your gun and run around the corner.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped that.
You gotta be kidding.
So now that the target has spotted the gun, he's going to tell his guard to go dispose of it.
Found some sort of weapon over there. Just wait right here.
And that should hopefully free up things long enough so that we can just kind of jab the target with poison. Hopefully, at least.
Tight security.
Make sure he's at the bottom of the stairs before you do this.
Contract complete.
Now let's get out of here.
Has been wired to your account.
And this goes without saying, but be mindful of the other bodyguards outside the church as you're making your escape.
Marina came by the bar last night, asking for revenge.
Poor Marina. If only she knew.